Only if Matt comes will I play. Let's go right now. Show potential? What? This black kid at my school went over to some Asian girl the other day and was like, "You're a black man's favorite woman." The frick? He's not even in the college? That's weird. Matt, you always tell us how COD's your only game, and that's why you always play it. Play something else, man. Days.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe.
Yes, what is it? Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own
This guy's
good.
voice does not fit him.
He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Under Stone Keep. I want to become the Thane of Markarth. I can't find the Jarl of it, though. No, I can't find him.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead. You
Yeah, and it's
Jarl
fine,
will
right?
answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thong.
Well, you gotta find it in, like, good quality on YouTube. You can't find, like...
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns.
What?
You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? I
Yeah.
was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been...
I only watch Breaking Bad on it.
Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't
Not
caught
really.
anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you
Yeah,
can get to
pretty
the
much.
bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. New to Skyrim? I was confused at first too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers. Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, that his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. Tread lightly in the hall. Don't know what's in there. No offense, but you're not looking so good.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Acrish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example.
Ooh.
Thanks. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge
What?
at some point. But a girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return.
What?
So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived
Let
as
them
our
talk out their
ancestors would have
differences.
wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
No, I'm not.
What of it, he says. Your empire's destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his cowardice for much longer. True Nord hero. Legend.
Bless
So
me.
great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No.
What?
He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this
I didn't
city
say
from the
anything.
Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I don't care anymore. Let's go. We can soak deep. Hey, there's the Jarl sitting in the customary
Who are
position.
you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Madanak has been found to be the true murderer of Markarth. On behalf of the city, I apologize for your wrongful imprisonment. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. It all started here. This rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking
For
the
what?
world.
What match?
Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War,
treaty with
forbids
the
free
elves.
worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out.
Yeah.
So when they did find
What?
out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and
What?
the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion.
Do what?
The choice was clear. And now,
What is
Ulfric
what?
threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
What?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here.
Okay.
I want no mercy for those Forsworn.
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern.
You all right? Look like you might be sick.
That's what she said.
Before you say, take a look.
All right.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
I have meals to cook for the entire cast.
Where the hell is it? I cannot find him. Where the hell is the kid?
You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef.
Jesus, I cannot find him. Oh my god. This place sucks, man. This is the worst place for, like, to have a king. Oh, let's use the enchanter. I was fine without it. Okay, what can I make? Absorb health, fortify health. Let's do absorb health. And let's do now let's do this. No, let's do my bow. No.